हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। कैसे हैं आप सब? आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग गुड, राइट। वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं आपसे कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ। मैंने जो कल का लेक्चर अपलोड किया था यूट्यूब पे, दैट वाज बेस्ड ऑन ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ वाटर इन प्लांट्स, ओके। सो उसमें जो एक टॉपिक हमने एक्सप्लेन किया था, दैट इज़ अबाउट ऑस्मोसिस। उसका आपको प्रैक्टिकल, वो एक्चुअली मैंने थ्योरेटिकली आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था, बट उसका प्रैक्टिकल डेमो आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू इन माय कमिंग वीडियोस, ओके। एंड नॉट ओनली दैट, इन दिस वीडियो देयर इज़ वन टॉपिक रिलेटेड टू द प्रैक्टिकल यूटिलिटी। तो उस टॉपिक का जो नाम है वो है गटेशन, ओके। आप जैसे वीडियो देखेंगे आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा। सो वो भी एक प्रैक्टिकल यूटिलिटी है, एंड ऑब्वियसली आई विल शो इट वाइल डूइंग प्रैक्टिकल और डेमो, यू कैन से। सो वो सब मैं आपको आने वाली वीडियोस में दिखाऊंगी। तो आज का वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। इट्स गोना बी रियली इंटरेस्टिंग। ये वीडियो भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है, सो प्लीज़ इसे पूरा देखिएगा। So I think let's get started. Okay, so yesterday we discussed about the osmosis, plasmolysis, okay, water potential, pressure potential, solute potential and all. So today the next topic we are going to discuss, it's a very short topic but it is important from examination point of view, okay, so you have to study it properly. Imbibition. Now, this imbibition, before explaining the concept of imbibition, I will give you a simple example, okay? See, this is especially during the rainy season, right? अभी भी rainy season चल रहा है आपका, from July till August, September तक चलता है. What happens during this season? See, this is a very simple example और हमको ये बहुत time हम notice करते हैं but never think about it. Especially for the doors, wooden doors. क्या होता है wooden doors का? Whenever we try to close them and whenever we try to open them, they open and close with difficulty. हम उनको easily close नहीं कर पाते हैं as we compare to the other seasons. Rainy season में ही ऐसा क्यों होता है? आपको लगता होगा जब भी आप क्लोज़ करते हो बहुत डिफ़िकल्टी होती है उनको क्लोज़ करने में, आराम से नहीं हो पाते, बहुत ज़ोर लगाना पड़ता है। वैसे ही एक बार वो जब क्लोज़ हो जाते हैं एंड व्हेन यू ट्राई टू ओपन द डोर्स, बहुत मुश्किल होती है उनको ओपन करने के लिए, राइट। सो व्हाई दिस थिंग हैपन्स, देयर इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ अ साइंटिफिक रीज़न बिहाइंड दिस, और वो रीज़न क्या है? वन वर्ड, दैट इज़ इम्बाइबेशन। यस, इम्बाइबेशन मतलब what happens during rainy season? Rainy season we have water molecules, lots of water molecules present in the environment, in the atmosphere, right? So you know that wood is not having water molecules. What happens? Because of the process of diffusion, water travels from higher concentration to the lower concentration. तो एटमोसफियर से वो डायरेक्टली कहाँ जाता है? वुडन पार्टिकल्स में, वुडन थिंग्स में, राइट। तो जैसे ही वो वुडन डोर्स में आता है, व्हाट हैपन्स? जैसे ही वाटर एब्जॉर्ब करती है वुड, वो क्या हो जाता है? द साइज ऑफ द वुड इंक्रीजेज, द वॉल्यूम इंक्रीजेज. Because its volume has increased, that's why it is not able to bolt the doors properly. और फिर आपको लगता है आप बहुत ज़ोर से आप मेहनत करते हो, उसके बाद जाके आपको डोर खुलता है, ओके। दैट इज़ द एक्चुअली थिंग. So I hope because of this example the concept is clear now. So here is the definition of imbibition. It is a special type of diffusion when water is absorbed by solids, colloids, causing an increase in volume, okay. We have two examples here. First is absorption of water by seeds, okay, and second is dry wood, as I have given you the example just now. Now what about the seeds? You know, जब भी आप seeds लगाते हो, what do you do after that? After sowing the seeds, you start irrigating the land, okay? Water देना शुरू करते हो, watering. What happens? Water enters here, and even from the soil also water enters the seed, and it germinates, means it gets swelled up and finally it bursts, right? When it bursts, it forms two short, you can say, that is a kind of a seedling where the upper one is future stem, okay, plumule and radicle, and the lower one is the future root, and slowly the plant grows and stem and root and other parts are being formed. That is the thing. So this process also occurs because of the imbibition. So you can see that here imbibition is related to the pressure, okay. That means imbibition is really very important thing. in our regular activities. All right. Now the next is translocation. As the word suggests, translocation, okay, when location has been changed. So simple, movement of substances through the conducting or vascular tissues of plants is called translocation. Means when water and food molecules are transferred through vascular tissues, okay, from one part to the other parts of the plant. And you all know that vascular tissues are of two types, xylem and phloem. All right, xylem means xylem translocates or transfers what? You know, xylem translocates water, but along with water there are some other substances like salts, organic nitrogen and hormones. Okay, so these are also the substances which travel along with the water, whereas in phloem it translocates organic and inorganic solutes. You can say in simple words, food. All right, so this is the thing. Now there is one more thing about xylem, that water is transferred from roots to the other parts, right? Whereas phloem, food or the organic and inorganic substances transfers from leaves. As you know, leaves are the sides making food, right? So it transfers from leaves to the other part. That is also, इस फ्लो चार्ट से एक फ्लो चार्ट भी बन गया आपको और डिफरेंस भी बन गया बिटवीन xylem and phloem. Okay, so that is thing. Now the next topic is absorption of water by plants. Now you know that plants absorbs water through the soil, and you also know which vascular tissue helps in this absorption? Xylem, right? But before xylem, you know that roots are there, and roots are having some kind of hairs outside. That this is the point to be noted here. Yes, रूट्स में आउटर कवरिंग जो रूट्स की होती है जिसको हम एपिडर्मिस बोलते हैं. ओके, एपिडर्मिस, एपी वर्ड इज रिलेटेड टू द आउटसाइड, आउटर. ओके, सो व्हेनेवर वी से आउटर कवरिंग दैट इज यूजुअली एपिडर्मिस. सो इट हैज सम काइंड ऑफ हेयर्स जिनको हम बोलते हैं रूट हेयर्स, एंड दीज रूट हेयर्स आर एक्चुअली रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू अब्सॉर्ब व्हाट? वाटर फ्रॉम द सॉइल. ओके, एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज यूजुअली कैरिड आउट बाय डिफ्यूजन. यहाँ पर सिंपल डिफ्यूजन होता है. व्हेन वाटर इज absorbed by the root hair, the process is diffusion. But roots actually follow two pathways for absorption of water. And what are those two pathways? First is apoplast pathway, second is symplast pathway. अब आप बोलोगे यार ये क्या इतना डिफिकल्ट टर्म्स आ रही है. कोई डिफिकल्ट टर्म्स नहीं है. ओके, व्हेन यू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट आप बोलोगे वाह क्या ईजी चीज़ है, इतना कुछ डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी apoplast and symplast pathway. But before studying these two pathways, I want to explain other important thing which is related to the pathway, right? And what is that thing? You can see here एक डायग्राम मैंने बनाया है. ओके, एंड दिस डायग्राम इज फॉर एनाटॉमी ऑफ रूट. एनाटॉमी मीन्स इनसाइड स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ रूट. आपको पता है रूट में बहुत सारे सेल्स होते हैं, राइट? बट व्हाट इज द एनाटॉमी हियर? सी, whenever we study the structure we usually cut a section. हम रूट का एक हल्का सा बिल्कुल थिन लेयर सेक्शन के लेते हैं और we observe that under the microscope. The structure comes like something like that. Okay, see, in the root what happens, the outer structure or the outer layer of the cells is called epidermis. I told you just now. Okay, and from the epidermis some extensions are emerging outside. That extensions are called root hair. All right, now I think you got the idea about root hairs. After epidermis we have some a kind of a 4 or 5 layers of cells which is called cortex, right? Middle layer you can say it is cortex, and you can see this is one cell, this is second cell. There are some spaces between the cells, right? In cortex this is the thing to be noted. Two cells are not joined tightly but having some spaces, and those spaces are called as intercellular spaces. Okay, all right. After cortex we have one again layer, pencil वाला जो मैंने बनाया है. This layer is again single layered structure which is called as endodermis. Okay, endo means inner, epi means outer. Okay, so this is the layer endodermis. Now if you can see closely here, this endodermis, in middle of the endodermis I have made a one dark line. Okay, this is actually a thick layer which is present inside the endodermis, this layer is called as Casparian strip. Okay, I will explain it to you later, but just remember this is Casparian strip present in middle of the endodermis. After inside endodermis we have other cells also, usually we call it pericycle, and in this pericycle we have that vascular bundle. Yes, this is the important thing here, and in vascular bundle the center point is occupied by xylem. This is xylem, center rounded structures. Okay, and this xylem is surrounded by other cells, group of cells, which is phloem. Okay, so this black wala is xylem and the pencil wala is phloem. So these are the two tissues which together form what? Vascular bundle or tissue. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I think you got the idea about the anatomy of the root. Okay, अब आपको मुझे explain करने में ज़्यादा easy होगा. Now see what happens actually. अब आप देख सकते हो सॉइल से जो वाटर है वो कौन एब्जॉर्ब करता है? रूट एब्जॉर्ब करता है, बट रूट हेयर्स. उसके बाद कहाँ ट्रैवल होता है? जाकर जाइलम तक आने में उसको इतना सब कुछ ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है. ओके, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट जैसे इस रूट हेयर में गया और सब कुछ इजीली हो जाता है. ओके, नाउ सी एक्चुअली व्हेन वाटर इज एब्जॉर्ब्ड इनसाइड द रूट्स इट फॉलोज टू पाथवेज. और ओके, इफ यू कैन सी हेयर आई हैव मेड विद अ पेन. ओके, एक ब्लैक है एक ब्लू पेन है. जो ब्लू पेन है, ब्लू वाले लाइन आप देख सकते हो एपोप्लास्ट पाथवे. व्हेन वाटर इज एब्जॉर्ब्ड दिस इज एक्चुअली अ काइंड ऑफ अ चैनल. ये एक चैनल है जहाँ से वाटर पास होता है, बट दिस चैनल इज ओनली लिमिटेड टू दी एडजेसेंट सेल वॉल्स. जितने भी सेल्स ये क्रॉस करता है हेयर इट इज दिस चैनल इज ओनली क्रॉसिंग दी सेल वॉल्स. आपने कहीं देखा कि मिडल ऑफ द सेल जा रहा है ये पाथवे? नो, that is the apoplast pathway. When the adjacent cell walls that are continuous throughout the plant, okay, and only the pathway travels only through the cell walls, okay, and then finally reaches the endodermis. That type of pathway is called as apoplast pathway. Okay, I think it's clear to you. Whereas symplast pathway, if you can see here, it is not traveling through the cell walls, adjacent cell walls. It is rather traveling inside the cell. अब आपको पता है सेल के इनसाइड में क्या होता है? साइटोप्लाज्म, राइट? सो इट इज एंटरिंग थ्रू द साइटोप्लाज्म. ये सेल के अंदर से मूव कर रहा है एंड देन फाइनली रीचिंग द एंडोडर्मिस एंड फाइनली टू द xylem. ओके, दिस इज एक्चुअली द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एपोप्लास्ट पाथवे एंड symplast pathway. Apoplast when water travels through a channel adjacent to the cell wall. Cell wall के through translocate होता है, whereas in symplast inside the cells. Okay, that is the thing here. I was telling you about Casparian strip, right? Actually this Casparian strip is nothing but it is a layer of suberin which is impermeable substance. Suberin एक ऐसा substance है which is impermeable. एक तो ये बहुत thick होता है, इसके जो cells होते हैं वो बहुत thick होते हैं, मोटे होते हैं. ओके, so because of their thickness they act as a you can say impermeable membrane. वो water को अपने आप के अंदर से enter नहीं करने देते. It resists the entry of water. Okay, so that you can see it makes a impervious membrane. Impervious means when they never allow the water to enter. So इसीलिए जो water enter कर रहा है वो endodermis में जाने के लिए बहुत difficult होता है उसको, because Casparian strip is there which is impermeable. Okay, so it never allows. But what happens? See, I have drawn here a simple diagram for endodermis. This is the endodermal cells. Okay, here is the Casparian strip, but this Casparian strip which is formed of the suberin material, that suberin material is absent in some parts, you can see here. Okay, so that's why this is the actual space from where water travels in through the endodermis and reaches finally the xylem. ओके, सो कैस्पेरियन स्ट्रिप पूरी एक रेगुलर नहीं होती है, बीच में जो स्पेसेस होते हैं वही टाइम होता है जब वाटर क्या कर सकता है? एंटर कर सकता है. अदरवाइज तो कैस्पेरियन स्ट्रिप इम्परमेबल है, इट नेवर अलाउज वाटर टू एंटर. ओके, दिस इज द थिंग. नाउ दिस pathway is also explained in your book through a simple flow chart. Okay, you can see here this is endodermis, cortex, endodermis, pericycle. Sorry, this is epidermis, right? Now this is the cell wall. So you can see here the arrows, these arrows by which the water travels only through the cell wall, that is actually the apoplast pathway. Apoplast pathway dark brown, symplast is light brown. So this is dark brown, so this is the thing. And whereas this light brown means symplast pathway, so water traveling through inside the cell, cytoplasm, that is, and finally reaching the xylem. Here one more thing to be noted, there are some spaces or channels in which you can say through which water travels from one cell to different cell. आपको पता है this is one cell, this is second cell, but both are separated through their respective cell walls, right? But these cell walls are further having some kind of channels or spaces through which the water travels, okay? So that channel is called as plasmodesmata, very important, okay? Plasmodesmata is a channel through which water travels from one cell to another through their cell wall, okay? I hope you are clear now. All right, then yes, you can see here symplastic system is the system of interconnected protoplast, or you can say cytoplasm, okay? Neighboring cells are connected through cytoplasmic strands called plasmodesmata. So इस तरह से ये transfer होता है. There is one more thing here. Most of the water flow in roots via apoplast. ये भी एक बहुत ज़रूरी चीज़ नोट करने की है, that water, maximum water flows through the apoplast, not the symplast. Why? Because apoplast, you know, it travels in apoplast. What happens? Usually they take the root of the cell wall, but not only cell wall, sometimes they may enter the intercellular spaces also, because cortex में आपको पता है lots of intercellular spaces are there, okay? So usually the water also follow the root, okay? Now I have explained this already. इसमें आपको बताया गया कि Casparian strips जो होती हैं, they are impermeable, okay? They are not directed to wall regions that are suberized, but water molecules are unable to penetrate the layer, so they are directed to wall regions that are not suberized. Actually, what happens here? जो endodermis, जो one cell and the second cell, they have a cell wall, right? This cell wall is actually not having that Casparian strip layer, okay? Suberin नहीं होता है. That means water travels inside very easily. So I think you got the idea. Alright, so this was about apoplast and symplast pathway. Now, move on to the next topic, which is mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza, some plants follow mycorrhiza. Now, what is mycorrhiza? See, this is a symbiotic association. Association means जब कोई दो चीज़ें आपस में मिलजुल कर रहती हैं, okay? जैसे suppose two students हैं, okay? एक के पास पेंसिल है, वो दूसरे, उसके पास दो पेंसिल है, वो अपने एक फ्रेंड को शेयर करता है, ओके? तो दैट इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ, और एक के पास शार्पनर नहीं है तो वो अपने दूसरे फ्रेंड से लेता है, तो वो क्या है? आप एक म्यूचुअल रिलेशनशिप है, म्यूचुअल कोऑर्डिनेशन है, आपका एसोसिएशन है, ओके? एग्जैक्टली लाइक दिस mycorrhiza is a association between what? Roots of plants with fungus. I think you know about fungus, okay? थोड़ा तो पता ही होता है फंगस क्या होती है, ओके? सो रूट और फंगस जब एक साथ मिलकर रहते हैं, दैट काइंड ऑफ सिस्टम जिसमें दोनों बेनिफिट होते हैं. फंगस कुछ प्रोवाइड करता है रूट को, दैट इज़ बेनिफिशियल फॉर रूट, और रूट्स कुछ प्रोवाइड करती है फंगस को, दैट इज़ बेनिफिशियल फॉर रूट फंगस, ओके? So that type of association, symbiotic means mutual coordination, okay? That type of relationship is called as mycorrhiza. Here what happens actually, जो fungus है, it provides minerals and water to the roots, okay? ये एक फायदा है fungus का. Whereas roots provide sugar and some nitrogenous compounds. Nitrogen is also required by the plants, आपको पता है, so that is also. Then See, if you know about pinus trees, आप नेट पे सर्च कर सकते हो. Pinus trees ज़्यादातर कोल्ड एरियाज़ में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. Pinus की जो सीड्स होती हैं, ओके, those seeds cannot germinate without mycorrhiza. See, this is very important thing. अगर mycorrhiza नहीं होगा, अगर उन सीड्स का, उस प्लांट की जो रूट्स है, फंगस एसोसिएशन नहीं होगा, they won't germinate. That means some plants are like that, which are totally dependent on the association. That type of association is called obligate. Means it is mycorrhiza, it is association, but it is totally dependent. बाकी में dependency नहीं होती है. हो तो अच्छा है, नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं. But here Some plants, they do not germinate, okay? They are fully dependent on the association. So that type of association is called as, when total dependency is there, obligate association, okay? This is about this. Now, the next topic is root pressure. What is root pressure? I'll give you a simple theory here. See, this is the root of the plant, this is stem, this is tree, right? आपको पता है water enters through the soil, okay? जब enter करता है water roots में, what happens? Roots swell हो जाती हैं, the pressure is created there, okay? That pressure which occurs because of the entry of water is called as root pressure, right? And because of this pressure, जैसे ही root में pressure होता है, जो water है, that starts lifting up. आपको पता है वाटर को पूरा ट्रैवल करना है, इट हैज़ टू ट्रैवल एवरी पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट, राइट? सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रूट प्रेशर, water starts moving upwards, push up water to the stem, right? So this upward movement of water from the roots to the stem is called as ascent of sap. Very important term, you should know what is ascent of sap. Means simple, upward movement of water, and this movement occurs because of the root pressure, okay? That is the thing. Now what is the proof here that root pressure exists? हम कैसे कह सकते हैं root pressure exist करता है? We can do a simple experiment here. Simply ये वो experiment है जो मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ, मैं practical demo दूंगी, okay? So listen it carefully. What happens? Take a small plant, okay? बहुत ही छोटा सा कोई plant लीजिए, उसको base से, stem के base से cut कीजिए through a blade. What will happen? You will see, but do this process in morning hours. What will you see? That after cutting, that cut portion will release some solution or some liquid drops. The liquid drops start oozing out, coming out from that cut portion. That means root pressure is there. That's why water is traveling upwards, okay? Now I think you got the idea, okay? That's why the root pressure is there. It proves that really root pressure exists, okay? And such water loss in its liquid phase, और इस तरह का जो water loss होता है through the plants, it is called as guttation. Very important term. Sometimes in 1 marks this question asked frequently. So guttation means simply loss of water in the liquid phase because of the root pressure, or you can say ascent of sap, okay? That is called as guttation. So friends, that's all for today. आज मैं आपको इतना ही बताने वाली हूँ. आगे हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो में ट्रांसपिरेशनल पुल करेंगे, ट्रांसपिरेशन पुल विच इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. आई थिंक आपको मेरी एक्सप्लेनेशन समझ आई, और मैं कोशिश करती हूँ कि हर चीज़ आपको सिंपली और सिंपल वे में समझाऊँ. सो आई होप यू लाइक माई वीडियो. अगर आपको मेरा वीडियो अच्छा लगा, सो प्लीज़ शेयर इट, लाइक इट, एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब इट. थैंक यू सो मच. Bye-bye.